Hello everybody, this is Punisher, staff editor, Don't Revive Me Bro, and I am playing some Titanfall. And this is the Frontier Defense mode. This is the new co-op mode that they introduced with the latest patch and update. And I just wanted to say that you might want to download Titanfall if you have not done so already. I know a lot of people have played this game, pretty much got bored with it within the first couple months, and they've either uninstalled it or literally just have not touched the game. First, let me describe what Frontier mode is, and it's basically if you're used to playing horde mode in other games like Gears of War 3. This is kind of a version of it, but you're defending what they call a harvester, and it's a fixed point, and unlike you defending yourselves, you are defending a fixed point, which kind of gives you more of an offensive type gameplay. I am enjoying this a lot. Really am. The AI is actually kicked up a lot. They've given modified Titans a lot more power. You have these mortar Titans that, you know, will mortar the harvester from the outskirts of the map. You have arc Titans that will take your shields down. You have these nuke Titans that'll just come in and will blow up, you know, fight, you know, to the bitter end and blow up next to your harvester, take the shields down and destroy it. You have these suicide specters that'll come in and charge you and then detonate themselves right on top of you and will kill you very quickly. So this is actually really challenging. It's something that you have to play together, teamwork. You have to cover all your lanes, and you have to try to get these guys down before they get close to your harvester where they can take the shields down. And here you can see what some of those suicide Titans. And basically it's really nice too, because you can actually shoot one, and if you get them clustered together, you know, when it blows up, it'll, you know, blow the rest of them up too. So you can actually get a pretty good score streak going with these guys if you can get them, you know, killed together. But this is round 4 of 5 that I started. You have 5 waves that you have to try to survive and defend your harvester with, and they get more difficult as they progress in waves. The 5th wave by far being the most difficult, when you pretty much get everything that they're going to throw at you for a given map. So this map, for instance, had the arc Titans, the nuke Titans, the suicide specters, the grunts, and you know, you were able to use your sentry turrets. You get basically 1 per round that you can mount up and, you know, defend your harvester. And in this case here, I actually had really good position with my turrets, and they wreaked havoc with all the pilots and the, you know, the specters, the grunts, that kind of thing. Even got a couple Titans down with my turrets. So key thing with this is definitely getting your turrets set up that you can get them defending your choke points here, looking down lanes, and get them high enough that where they can shoot long distance and not be blocked by obstacles such as buildings and rocks and trees and that kind of thing. So anyway, real basic thing I just wanted to talk about is that this is actually a fun mode. I'm glad that they have decided to put this mode out because it's kind of given new life to Titanfall. A lot of people that are playing it have really enjoyed it. And while Titanfall itself may be kind of, I don't know, dead for lack of a better terms, when I played this tonight, there was 900, basically 900, I think it said 905 multiplayer players online worldwide. That's pretty bad, you know, when you have Battlefield playing at the same time with, you know, probably over 20,000 people simultaneously. So it kind of just puts things in perspective. But regardless, that doesn't mean that you can't have fun with this game. And I didn't have any issues joining a public lobby. It joined me up fairly quickly. So, you know, the games are out there to be played. If you can get 4 of your buddies together to play this mode, I think you'll really have a fun time, especially getting the comms together and talking with each other and using the teamwork thing. It can be a challenge. Some of the maps are, you know, definitely harder than others, and they vary in how you go about defending your harvester. You know, the mortar Titans, for instance, are very hard to deal with. If they set up on the outside, you know, you have to really pay attention to getting out there and heading them off before they can get any mortars off. You know, with this mode here, we didn't have the mortar Titans, we had the arc Titans and the nuke Titans. And so, you know, it was more or less defend the harvester and hang around the harvester. You really didn't have to get out on the outskirts that much. You know, that gameplay changes when you put mortar titans into play, because, you know, they can do a lot of damage to your harvester from the outskirts where they come in and spawn. So, you know, gameplay changes a lot depending on what kind of different AI you're going against. But overall, great mode. I love it. And I love the fact that, you know, Titanfall is one of those games that, despite the fact that it doesn't have a lot of heavy graphics, you know, for what they are, they look pretty good, and the game looks really good in 60 frames per second. And now with YouTube, you know, rendering at 60 frames, this game will really look good. And with YouTube rendering at 60 frames per second, you may just be able to see just how dynamic Titanfall can be visually, as it's more accurately represented when you're seeing it on YouTube. So another thing that's good about this game is that right now it's on sale. You can actually get this game for 15 bucks. That is a steal of a deal. If you heard bad things about this and you were waiting for the game to come out when it first came out, and you saw what people were saying and you decided not to buy it, well, now you can get the game for cheap. It's worth it to me, I think. I mean, the game is really good. It's just that it just didn't have a lot of content when it first came out, so a lot of people lost interest in it. But now, I mean, there's a plethora of map packs out now. They got new game modes, especially this mode. You know, it's really brought some people back into it. It's getting some more views on YouTube. So I think overall, I think you're going to see more people playing the game. And for 15 bucks, man, I mean, you pick up a good quality game, and you could get a couple months of enjoyment out of it while you're waiting for another game to come out that you'd be willing to invest more money into. So anyway, guys, that's really it. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. This was like the second round I've done of this game mode, and just trying to get the feel of it, and I really did well. Had a lot of fun with it, and I really would like to play this with some friends, some teammates, but you can still get some good rounds in even with the pub. So go out there, try it out. And if you like the video, please subscribe to our channel. We'd appreciate it. And give us that thumbs up and share, please. We'd appreciate it. Alright, guys, this is Punisher, the staff editor. Don't revive me, bro. We will talk to you later. We'll see you on the battlefield. Bye-bye.